What defines a true UFC fighter? Power, speed, IQ, or is it something to do with presence? Well, the number one indicator of that happens to be your frame. So, today we're going to be discussing the UFC Framemoggers tier list. What's up, guys? We're back. We're here. We're going to be rating these Framemoggers. As you can see, I'm ready for this rating. I got a pretty good frame here. So, we're going to get right into this. We're going to be rating them based on Framemog, Average Joe, narrow clavicles, twig maxing. Are they twig maxing? Like, that's basically having, like, anorexia or whatever. And then ASU Frat Leader. We're going to give that to one person at the end of the video, the true Framemogger. So, we're going to get right into this. Charles Oliveira beat Max Holloway last night. I was thinking maybe putting him Average Joe. First of all, let's look at the history here. Featherweight Charles, itty bitty Charles with the glasses, definitely narrow clavicles. Then he went up a weight class, used his Letterman skill. Then he became Average Joe. But then he just beat Max Holloway last night. We might have to move him to Framemog. No, seriously, he does actually have a very good frame for a lightweight, very good build for a lightweight, big lightweight, muscle-wise. And we saw it on display last night. So, yeah, Framemog for Charles Oliveira. GSP, legend of the game. We're going to have to put him in Framemog. He had a big old frame, GSP. What is there to say? I mean, great frame in middleweight and welterweight. The only reason he beat Bisping at middleweight was because of the frame. He was too small. Bisping, his cardio was too good. His chin was too good. Bisping, low-key, is a better striker than him. That's not true. But GSP, the frame, won him the fight. Won him the fucking middleweight belt. So, GSP, Framemog, Chase Hooper. Some people tell me I look like Chase Hooper. I don't see the resemblance whatsoever because I mog him. We're going to go Chase Hooper in twig maxing. Here's the thing. Chase Hooper at 45 was super twig. He might have been giga twig, but now he's just twig maxing, The frame is still crazy at lightweight, way too small, way too petite. That's why he got chinned by Alexander Hernandez. If he didn't have a terrible frame, he would have probably won that fight. So we're going to go twig maxing. Fluffy, narrow clavicles. He's just got the normal Mexican build, just fluffy, flubby belly, normal clavicles. Or it's not even normal. It's kind of disfigured a little bit. We're going to go narrow clavicles for Fluffy. You just can't be walking around like that like a middleweight. This is a welterweight size guy with narrow clavicles. So we're going to go RDR now. Lost last night to Kaio. Maybe after he beat Whitaker, he might go in Framemog, but I'm going to go in Average Joe, and he's not an Average Joe. He's got, like, something, I don't even know what's going on here. Disproportions everywhere. You got disproportions in his face, disproportions in his shoulders, on his chest, so, it's just, he's like an anomaly. He's kind of uncanny a little bit, but we're going to go RDR and Average Joe. Yeah, not because he's Average Joe, but because, he's got some good aspects, some bad. It kind of evens out. Torres, Finny. We got a unique picture. We're going at the top of Framemog. This guy might just be the ASU Frat Leader. Torres, Finny is so Framemogged that it makes him bad at fighting. He's got too much Framemog that he's a slow poke on the feet. He can only throw big winging overhands. So we're going to go Torres, Finny at the Framemog. He's stout. He's short, but he's got the fucking... I mean, look at this shit. Look at the fucking... Holy fuck. What are these muscles called again? Holy shit. Like, look at this guy. Yeah, Framemog. Chimaev. Narrow clavicles. This guy is fucking, he's in good shape and he's strong. He's got that inbred strength. But the clavicles are fucking, what even is that? Okay, what even is that? He got Framemog by Burns at 170. Then he goes up, if he fought Costa and Costa didn't pull out, he would have got Framemogged. He got Framemog by Usman. The frame is just... She's not there for Chimaev. And it's probably the inbreeding, unfortunately. It's not his fault. Sean Woodson. Oh, yeah, twig maxing. He's not even a human. So it's kind of unfair because Chase Hooper is a human being. And a lot of these guys are human beings. This guy's not even a human being. I mean, look at this. Yeah, twig max for Sean Woodson. Strangest build of all time. Super, super, super narrow clavicles. His shoulders are almost touching each other. They're almost like this. So... yeah, we're going to go twig maxing for Sean Woodson. DDP. Oh, yeah. We're going to go DDP in Framemog. He fucking mogged Chimaev. Brutal. At the face-off, at the weigh-ins, this guy was mogging him left and right. Mogged him in the 5th round when he won that 5th round. DDP's got the craziest frame. He's like a better RDR. RDR's really disproportionate. DDP's like a little bit disproportionate. But his shoulders... I mean, dude, look at this guy. Look at the fucking frame mog on this guy. We're going to go DDP in the frame mog. Arman Tsarukyan, well, he frame mogged Charles, and he's got a fucking crazy physique. He is not height mogging, but the freaking frame on this guy. He is shredded to the bone, which is crazy. And the shoulders, the proportionality of the shoulders, he's got about a 46-inch proportion going across the bilateral units. So, crazy frame from Arman Tsarukyan. He's eating all that fast food, all that Dave's Hot Chicken. It works because his frame is getting bigger and bigger. A lot bigger than it was in his UFC debut against Islam. So, he's been expanding. He's been frame expanding. So, we're going to go in the frame mog for Arman. Cyril Gane. We're just getting all these frame moggers. Got to go Cyril Gane in frame mog. This is probably the greatest frame in UFC history. Frame mogged Francis Ngannou, which is fucking crazy. And the craziest part is this guy hits like a pillow. What did it take? A 45 punch? What did it take? A 271 punch combo to finish Spivak? A fucking 6 million punch combo to finish JDS, old man JDS. No power at all, but the frame is nuts on Cyril Gane. True frame mogger. You know, he's definitely in a frat in France. You know, true frame. You know, we're going to have to go we're looking at like a 79-inch bilateral proportionality unit across the bilaterals. So, yeah. Frame mog for Cyril Gane. Petr Yan, I hate to do it. We're going to go narrow clavicles. Dude, the fucking scream. Dude, it was like correlation. When he did the scream at the weigh-in, you know, not only was he negative voice maxed, not only did he have no voice... The clavicles were fucking terrible. The frame was terrible. So just brutal frame from Petr, but it's okay. He's still the most skilled fighter of all time. Next up, Diego Lopez. Actually a really good frame. It's not quite frame mog because he is still a little bit, you know, like this. But actually for his height for featherweight, really, really good frame, actually. We're going to go at the pinnacle of average Joe because it is really good. You know, he's like 5'11". He cuts down to 45. He's actually got a really good frame for that. Unlike a guy like Max Holloway when he was at 45. Total twig maxed. Maxed. Get it? Pun? Shut the fuck up. Anyways, so, yeah. Diego Lopez, average Joe. Brandon Royval... It's hard when you're so tall for a division. We're going to go Brandon Royval in the narrow clavicles. You know, it's not over. It's not like Sean Woodson level. But we're going to go with him in narrow clavicles. What is he, 5'9", 5'10" for flyweight? He's like, I mean, look at this. He's like hunched over. First of all, can we posture max? Holy fucking posture. Is this really how you walk around, you fucking dork? You got to posture max brutally. So we're going to go Brandon Royval in the narrow clavicles tier. All right. This one's not too good. Dominic Cruz, the 3rd greatest bantamweight of all time, behind Merab, behind Petr, legend of the game, maybe the greatest WEC fighter of all time besides Aldo. Why am I putting him up? No, he's going in twig maxing. I should have just made this tier like non-human tier. Like, what is this fucking frame? I'm going to throw one up on the screen. It's not even real. Like, what am I looking at? It looks unhealthy. It looks painful. Like, that's the best way I can describe it. Super fucking disgusting frame. Look at this right here. One of his nipples is lower than the other. One of his nipples is lower than the other, dude. Okay, that's not even at camera angle. His fucking nipple is lower than the other. So that's just like, his frame is like this. He's like one up here, one down here. And he's like hunched in. So terrible frame from Dominic Cruz. But on the exact opposite end, the true frame mogger, Derek Brunson walks in. And then Derek Brunson walks in. Holy fucking frame. He invented frame mogging. He's been doing this shit for years, since fucking 2015. The fucking flexing in the photo shoots, the frame mogging in the photo shoots. The only reason he's not reaching his full potential is because, you know, he could walk around. If he had good cardio, he could walk around the city frame mogging consistently. But the issue is this guy is like 3 minutes. He's like 3 minutes of cardio, so He can flex for like 10 seconds and then he's going to gas out. So, you know, this is what puts it in competition for the true ASU frat leader. It's not quite good enough, you know? Like the cardio, he's got to have the cardio. So like visually, yes. And in his prime, like for the 10-second prime, yeah. But he can't hold it. He can't hold the flex like the frat leader. So, yeah. Movsar Evloev, I'm going to put him in average Joe. You guys are going to crash out. I just think he's so, like, overrated in terms of everything, okay? Fighting-wise, he robbed Arnold Allen. That's a robbery. Overrated. Looks-wise, everybody says he looks so good. It's like, dude, no, he does not. Look at his face. No, he has good hair, good physique. No, he does not look good. That's an LTN. Look at his face. He's an LTN. Movsar is LTN. Stop. Okay? Again, physique is great. Hair is great. You know, he's a little bit of a pipsqueak height-wise. But he's an LTN. And the same thing goes for his clavicles. The same thing goes for his frame, okay? Movsar's got an average Joe frame for a featherweight. Average Joe. I know the physique kind of like, you know, nullifies your view. It kind of like makes your view wary a little bit. Ignore the physique for a sec. That's an average Joe clavicle, okay? That's a 46-inch bilateral disproportionality, unitary federalist system across his chest. So, I don't know what it's just, yeah, it's average Joe. Stop overrating him because he, like, doesn't look like the rest of the inbreds. Like, bro, you UFC fans will see, like, every Dagestani fighter be, like, inbred, and then you see Movsar's the one guy that's not, and you guys will glaze the shit out of him. Like, no, he's chopped, and he has no clavicles. He's average Joe. Corey Sandhagen. This is just brutal. I mean, we're going to go narrow. Oh, man. I'm going to go... Dude, Roy Val has a better frame. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, I'm looking at it here. All these guys have better frames. We're going to go Corey down here, man. This is actually brutal. He's better than all of them. He's the pinnacle of twig maxing, but, dude, look at this shit. Dude, it's like, can you drop your shoulders? It looks like he's doing this consistently. Can you drop your shoulders? I think that's permanent. I don't think he's even doing that on purpose. So, we're going to go Corey in the twig maxing. It is so over. Yeah, you know. What even is that? All right, Volkanovski. This is the UFC 284. Or wait, what card was it? 294? Yeah, this is the UFC 294 picture. So he does look bloated in this. So let's ignore this. Let's think of normal Volk. Average Joe. Average Joe, you know, people will say, oh, he's actually a framemogger. He cut down from 215 pounds from rugby. He's actually got a really good frame. Okay, but he's like an average Joe. So we're going to put him above Movsar. But, you know, I'm trying to ignore this picture, thinking of like featherweight Volk, shredded Volk from the Yair fight, but even the Lopez fight, it's just average Joe. You know, I love Volk, Natty Goat, number 2 all time or something, but yeah, average Joe. All right, niche reference, Jose Johnson. I was ready to throw him here. He might actually be the opposite of the frat leader. This is the fucking worst one by far. All these guys got a little bit something to them. Look, like if you're looking at Sean Woodson here, it's not even like, I mean, it's terrible, but it's like good in comparison to this. Like, what the fuck is even this? First of all, holy face, holy chopped. Number 2, this guy is 6 foot for flyweight, I'm pretty sure. 5'11", 6 foot, if I'm not mistaken. So, I mean, what the fuck is even this? He's been destroyed in every UFC fight as well. He's terrible at fighting. No aura. Just tattoo maxed like a degenerate. So we're going to go Jose Johnson. He's been cut as well in the twig maxing anomaly tier. And on the opposite end, Paulo Costa for sure going in the frame mog. Oops. That might be a hint. Maybe he will be the frat leader. We're going to go Paulo Costa in the frame mog. Crazy frame. It does come with the cost, though. He does have T-Rex arms. He does have very stubby arms. This is why he lost to Izzy. He couldn't reach him. But crazy fucking frame on this guy. That's the Brazilian genes for you. You know, in exchange for the lower IQ, you get the better frame. So that was okay. Let me chill out. Ben Askren. We're gonna go twig maxing. I mean, is he twig maxing? I'm really just ugly ass physique. I don't know. Is he twig maxing? No. Yeah, he kind of is. He kind of is. You know, if you were to remove the fat from the body, he's literally just Chase Hooper. It's the same person. So, terrible frame from Ben Askren here. And listen, God bless him after his surgery some months ago. He's recovering well. And, you know, he's one of the best ONE FC fighters of all time. But the frame is fucking, what even is that? Okay, Manel Cap. So, for context, Manel Cap from 2021, fighting Pantoja, fighting Mateus Nicolau. That's an average Joe. But Manel hopped on that juice, hopped on that Izzy juice, got that gyno, okay, got the gyno, and his frame expanded by 4/4 inches. So, we're going to go Manel Cap in the Framemogger tier. Best frame at flyweight, maybe, besides one other guy that we're going to get to in a sec. He's up there, man. Crazy frame. He is the best flyweight. He is going to beat Pantoja and Van and Tyra. And, you know, that comes with a gift. Comes with the frame. Steven Asplund. So, the way you got to have to look at this is like, what if we were to remove all the fat from his body? Like, remove all this excess skin. Now, looking at this frame here, I'm kind of liking this. I'm kind of liking this frame here a little bit. So, you know, we're going to put him in average Joe. Going to put Asplund in average Joe. I'm liking it. If he gets rid of this and then puts some muscle on and really, like, puffs out that frame a little bit, you're looking at a fucking Framemogger. So, we're going to go Steven Asplund if you remove all the belly fat and the excess skin in the average Joe tier. Michael Morales. Yeah, Framemogger. I don't know how this guy makes welterweight. He's definitely taller than 6 foot. Crazy. Crazy frame. I'm glazing this guy. You know, even though he is a Prates victim, I should have put Prates on this list. Prates has a terrible frame, but he still wins the fight. Anyways, even though Morales is an Islam victim, Prates victim, Gary victim, Sean Brady rematch victim, that's a joke. Anyways, he is a Framemogger. Fucking crazy frame from Ecuador. It's those South American genes. What can I say? Okay. Izzy. You know, we always used to make fun of Izzy for being skinny, but really in recent years, he has put on some muscle, which has improved his frame. You know, the Izzy from the first Whitaker fight was a true narrow clavicle maxer, but I'm going to say he's still narrow clavicles, but he has improved, you know, moderately. Putting on that muscle for the DDP fight, you know, even the Strickland fight. Looking good, man. Izzy looking good, man. And the gyno, where's the gyno? The gyno's gone, brother. All right, niche reference, William Knight. He is not in the UFC anymore, but he was the bodybuilder of the UFC. It's really just these black guys like Torres, Finny. These guys can pack on. These might be the true ASU frat leaders. You know, where's my white men at? DDP is our last. Yeah, I guess GSP is not really white, technically. No, I'm just kidding. GSP's white. Arman, the number's out on him being white. So we need some white Framemoggers. What's going on? All these guys are black or South American, or look at this. We need some Framemoggers here. We need some European representation. Anyways, so William Knight sucks at fighting, but he is a true Framemogger. He literally spent all his time he should have been training into bodybuilding, and that's why he got out low kicked to a decision by Prachniau, if I recall, from like 3 fucking years ago in the Apex. That's crazy. I remember that. Holy ball knowledge. Holy genius. Leon Edwards, Framemogger. Another black guy. Dude, these guys have crazy frames. We're going to go Leon Edwards in the Framemogger. Best physique in the UFC, Leon. You know, it's been deteriorating in recent fights. He is getting older. The hairline is going back further. He's got a crater on his head from when Bilal dropped him on the canvas. But yeah, we're gonna go Framemogger for Leon. Not too much to say here. You know, he did kind of get Framemogger by Colby a little bit at 296. You know, he had the height edge. You know, but Colby was mogging him a little in terms of frame. But you know, out of pity, I just decided to not put Colby on this list. Sean O'Malley, Twig Max, brutal. Let's actually compare him and Corey. Oh my gosh. This is disgusting on both ends. Corey's got the better abs. He got the better abdomen. You know, they have the same chest basically. The calves, the clavicles, the shoulder. I mean, it's kind of even. It's kind of even, Steven. So we're gonna, yeah, I mean, he's Twig Maxed, but you know, Woodson might be better than some of these guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking at Woodson here. It is like better than all these guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyways, yeah, O'Malley twig maxed. It's all the fucking marijuana he does. You know, it's just pipsqueak. And finally, Tatsuro Taira. Taira, when he debuted, totally average Joe, but the muscle packing, look at this frame for a flyweight, straight in the Framemog tier, next to his superior Manel Cap. Yeah. So yeah, that is the tier list. And now let's decide the ASU frat leader. And the ASU frat leader is going to be... I don't even know. I already explained why it's not Derek Brunson. You know, because of the cardio. We're going to go, Paulo Costa. Yeah, Paulo Costa. You know, it's not just the clavicles. He's got the mindset of the frat leader. Always drinking the secret juice. Always drinking alcohol. He missed weight because he was drinking alcohol against Marvin Vettori. True frat mindset. And he's got the best physique. He can maintain it with his cardio. So, unlike Derek Brunson. Even though Derek Brunson has the better physique. The better frame. We're not talking about physiques. Even though William Knight has the better frame. Even Cyril Gane. Oh, I guess Cyril Gane could be above Paulo. Ooh, I don't know. No, it's Paulo. It's Paulo. Pound for pound. Pound for pound. Paulo is the ASU frat leader. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. That is the Framemog tier list, the frat leader tier list. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good rest of your day.